I didn't know till yesterday he wasn't going to be here tonight.
But, I mean, if he's taking Jessica out, I'm glad.
Right?
Because he's been running his mouth about her here.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, she's going to leave you, bro.
You'll keep on till you know one of them old ass women you talking about.
See? Had to watch what you say. I'm going to smoke real quick.
Is the mics muted? Last time they weren't muted and we were talking. Did you hear the last show? Did you watch it, Eddie?
He had the audio stream added in there.
He done something.
Yeah, he changed everything.
And
Yeah, he's got the new theme and all that stuff. So.
see, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him I wasn't a fan of that.
He's off center too. He's even got off center. Do what?
So I even told him I wasn't a fan of it. There it is.
Oh, it is.
So I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I told him I wasn't a fan of that. Well, Jericho, if you're listening.
Hungry for flavor that's muy delicioso? Come on down to Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, right in the heart of Barberville, Kentucky. At Two Amigos, you'll always be greeted with fast, friendly service and a smile that feels like family. Enchiladas and fresh-made guacamole. Every bite is packed with authentic Mexican flavor that'll keep you coming back for more. So grab your friends, your family, even your coworkers, and visit Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, where great taste and good times meet in southeastern Kentucky.
Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar Boogers Custom Cakes for all occasions, 606-344-6595.
Are you a jerky jerk?
You're holding it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Just give me 1 second.
RJ's Beef Jerky. Real jerky for real jerky jerks.
Can you give me a piece?
Yeah, of course.
Step into Harvey's on Main, where your most cherished moments come to life. Located in the heart of downtown Corbin, their stunning ballroom sets the perfect stage for weddings, receptions, and celebrations of every kind. Relax and prepare for your big day, designed with comfort and elegance in mind. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, Harvey's on Main offers a rustic, timeless atmosphere that makes every event unforgettable. Your day, your way. Celebrate with Harvey's on Main.
Kick off your boots, come gather round. We're digging up secrets that can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, CIA. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. From small town whispers to city lights, we're hunting the truth in the dead of night. Conspiracies spin and the rumors fly. Country Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on this Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating. What is going on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whatever streaming platform you are watching me, Ronnie, tonight? I don't know if you can tell, but there's a big void in the room. Jericho Mason has up and left us. We are hoping that he's got Jessica at some beautiful resort right now, and they're enjoying some Valentine fun. But knowing that Jericho's not much of a romantic, it's untelling where they are tonight.
I'm looking forward to the stories he brings when he comes back.
Yeah, the Monday show about all the things that he encountered. Like, I don't know why, but it does seem like that stuff attracts Jericho.
It does. It just sucks right into him.
He just comes right in, and are we choppy? I can't tell. Maybe that's where we're just kind of moving things.
Moving the camera. I don't know. It feels choppy, though.
It does feel choppy.
Yeah.
So, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff since last post and everything else. We are having a karaoke contest. This is a big deal. We're only taking 10 contestants. You can win first place wins $200, second place wins $100, and third place wins $50. Now, we've already had, I know of at least one lady send us an audition. She sounds fantastic. We'll be glad to get her on the show for the contest. But if you guys know somebody that is a singer or karaoke master, have them send us an audition tape so that we can get them scheduled for the show, because we would love to have everybody on that wants to be part of it. So, okay, it's not choppy. I'm glad to see Ronnie in that chair, too. Wendy, it's good to see you. Or good to see you on here. So that's the update on the karaoke contest. It's been shared 2 or 3 times. So, big news for next week. We are going to have Roger Hutton on Monday, owner of Hampton Hutton Funeral Home in Barberville. Tuesday, we're going live at Poor Boys Lounge with Melissa Jones.
We are not, though. It won't be on our page.
I think
on her page, she said.
I think that we're going to go live also. I don't know. I'm not really talked to Melissa very much, and the reason being is that I don't want to have a duplicate conversation. Mm-hmm. Like, I really would like to be very open, transparent. I'm not affiliated with any side. We, as a podcast, are not affiliated with any side. Let me say that first and foremost. We don't care if you are one side or the other. Whatever side of the city council you're on makes no matter to us. Makes no difference if you're running for sheriff or you are sheriff. We have no skin in that game.
No, it doesn't matter to me. And I mean, we all have our personal opinions, but it doesn't matter to me one way or the other what somebody else's opinion is.
Right, and we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I'm open to hear everything.
Yeah. Me too, because like we'd mentioned, when we were putting the podcast together, I think it was you came in what, end of April, beginning of May,
somewhere around there. Yep.
And we were talking about it then because that was the first time that that we had seen the city council go crazy. That was when the guy stands up and he is reading text messages that he was sent to kind of undermine the meeting, and craziness.
Right.
And then everything just kind of went snowball from there. But we have no skin in the game. So Melissa Jones has shared our stuff. We will have Jenny Baker on the show that following week. She's also running for sheriff. And I believe that they have, that they feel 2 separate ways. And that we've had other people reach out running for offices in London wanting to come on the show too.
I'm all for anybody running for office to come on, because I've got questions, especially, our neighboring area and our area. Anybody that's running for Whitley County or an office in Corbin, I'd love to have them on here because I've got questions, and I know everybody else does too.
Well, and it helps.
It does help them.
It helps, one, because for London, we can be non-biased. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can ask the questions that people want to hear, people want to know.
Right.
And we don't, and again, no skin in the game for us. It's not going to matter really, not much to us who the
Who
city council is or who the sheriff is or
well, it
whatever.
does. I mean, it gives us topics to talk about on the show, but
Well, I mean, outside of the election,
right.
it doesn't really affect
Yeah, it
us
doesn't
any.
affect us that much. But now, if you're running for office somewhere here, reach out to us because I'd definitely like to get you on here, either side,
Right.
opposing sides. If we can get both of you, both candidates on at the same time,
That'd be fantastic
we'll figure out some way to hold a debate if they want
because
debate.
I mean that's what we want to do. We want to offer a platform to educate people about who they're voting for, what they're voting for, and what that means. Because we don't have all the answers. I've said 100 times that everything that we say is an opinion. It's something that we've come up with. A lot of it, especially in terms of this election stuff, is just opinion. There's so much information going on right now that you would have to be right in the middle of it to know everything going on. And it's not so bad in Whitley County right now.
Don't know. I mean, I just
Well, we're not on the pages of newspapers or being talked about on the news all the time like Laurel County is.
yeah. I think Laurel County's stealing our thunder, but I mean, Whitley County's still not without its own issues.
Without it, that's fair.
Every county's that way, and every city's going to have something going on. But Whitley County's definitely had its fair share of trouble in the past too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would agree with that 100%. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I'd run for the election and got all marred up in that stuff. And, maybe that's even one of the reasons why I may have maybe a sweet spot for Jenny Baker. Mm-hmm. Because, I kind of came in there gunslinging. I've called her the gunslinger a couple times where you're just going out there and you're saying everything going wrong. And that's what I did. Was it the best tactic? I didn't get elected.
Right.
So
did it point light at the truth, though?
I hope it did, but in the greater scheme of things, there wasn't enough change to send that ball moving.
Right.
If you continue on the same path, nothing changes.
Right.
I was just maybe a pebble in the way of a boulder rolling down a hill.
That's the way it goes most times. That's what I tell my wife. My name does not carry enough weight to make any change here.
No.
So.
And there's all kinds of stuff. Especially, and it sounds like I'm beating up London, but I'm not. I wouldn't mind having anybody on the council come on the show because I know there's people that have questions for them. Like, we've extended an offer to the mayor to come on the show once before.
And they've all said that it wouldn't be a good idea because of everything going on.
Right.
So
I'm thrilled that we're getting some people wanting to talk about it because it definitely needs talked about. There's got to be some truth.
Yeah, I don't like the way things get. It feels like things get swept under the rug, and there's like nothing to see here, right?
Right.
Nothing to see, and
move on.
Sweep under the rug. I don't want to answer questions about it. Let's just forget that ever happened. But I don't like the way because that starts feeling like bigger government.
Right.
And this is my neighbor. I mean, local government lives right next door to me most of the time. Or any of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's what makes it so interesting.
Right.
Is that we are having cities act like they are DC.
Yeah.
You know, that's bold. It's certainly bold.
That's one of the questions I want to ask, too, because there is a rumor that some of the local is shooting for, like, the governor's seat. You know.
I've heard that rumor.
Yeah. So that's something I'd like to ask. Is that the ultimate goal? Is that the plan? You know, because I've said it here. Good media, good reviews, bad reviews, it all helps.
Right. It all gets name recognition.
Yep. And at the end of the day, that's what wins elections.
Yeah. No, that's fair. But you know, when you have your neighbor that is keeping stuff from you, you know, that is part of the vicious cycle. And, you know, I wonder if if maybe this is a situation where that council's dug 10 toes deep and couldn't remove themselves if they wanted to from the problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I don't know what the problem is, to be honest, though. I mean, I know what each side's trying to say, but nobody's came out and actually, you know.
defined
Yeah.
exactly what this is. Because, you know, in the greater scheme of things, you know, people have agendas. Mm-hmm. There are agendas. Mm-hmm. And when you move things around, like they've been moved around, it seems to set an agenda.
Like all roads lead to Rome, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, that's perfect. That's a perfect analogy. But, you know, one thing I can say for sure that I would like to find out is why, if the city council in London wants to do something great, why don't they hold special elections to appoint council members? Mm-hmm. Why do they just allow council members to be appointed by council? Because it seems like that could set a tone where it's one side against another side. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, if I was to win something big and they're like, hey, give me your vice president and your first guy, I'd be like Jericho and Ronnie.
Right.
You know, because you're my guys. We're going to do stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, is that right? No, because it doesn't give the checks and balances that a council should have.
Well, it depends. It depends on the person, right? With Jericho, I think the three of us does, in that example, have checks and balances because we all three have different ways of view things.
Yeah, you checked me just a couple weeks ago.
So it's just that way. I think, but not everybody. I think the problem is the way it currently is, and since Jericho's not here, I'm going to say
let's talk bad about him because he's not here.
Well, I'm going to say what Jericho would say, and it's the buddy system. You know, good old boy system. That's the way it is now. There is no checks and balances.
And see, that's the problem. Because you want responsible people doing responsible things that doesn't just, oh, there he is, good thing.
See, I was going to, you ruined it. I was just going to play like I didn't even notice and just
talk about But when you have
how bad he screwed everything up while I wasn't here.
Oh, Jericho, I've got Ronnie in the room, and he's examining the computer. And, yeah, man, he's got a lot to say. You guys are doing a horrible job of checking Jericho, but I don't know that Jericho Mason could be checked because you never know. Like, I feel like there's been times where I'm like, whoa, Jericho, let me just stop you right there. And he goes, wait a second, I'm not. And then bam. You know, he gets me every time.
Slides it right in there. That's not what I was going for. I was going for right at what you thought he was going for.
Now, that's I wasn't naming names, but Jericho did. James Jones, and James Jones was the guy that was in front of the city council reading messages that he'd received
From
current members of the council to sabotage the mayor. I believe that is the way I understood that. So I know that there'll be somebody watching that'll check me if I'm wrong or tell me that I'm wrong. But yeah, James Jones did reach out, and he's
the internet needs to do its job there. Keep us in line, right?
right. He is certainly wanting to come on the show, and I'm. That's why he has a disclaimer. You need a graphic you can throw up on the screen when he talks.
I'm working on one that flashes disclaimer.
Yeah, like there should be. Maybe we should just put one above his seat. Just a note above his seat. That way, it's always there for anybody that is watching. But yeah, James Jones is wanting to come on the show. We'll have him on. I mean, we've got to figure out when to get him on or whatever. But again, it's not one side or the other side. London, and I don't mean this to sound any certain way, but what I feel like you're giving is a huge opportunity to come outside your city, speak to a lot of people, share your side, because we're going to ask questions, but they're not going to be anything than what I think people would want to know. And they're not going to be leaning one side or the other side. It's just going to be common sense questions and answers.
Well, for me, it's going to just be common sense kind of questions. Because one, I don't know anything about anybody that's running in London. I don't keep up with that. I don't even know anything about the current mayor of London, really, other than what a few TikToks have said and what I've seen.
Right?
I've seen him preaching at a rally. I've seen him in the city council meeting, but I didn't keep up with any of that. So it would be totally 100%. I want to ask your thoughts, and then I'm going to call Bull if I see Bull.
Right. Well, listen, it's exhausting to try to.
Yeah.
My wife is hating me right now because I'm all the time reading, listening to a new video, a new post that's got a lot of attention about this and about that. And Leanne's like, Paul, you're going to have to put down that phone because it's worse now than it was when I was actually running. Me trying to just get to the bottom of who's saying what, why are they saying what, why does this mean something to that person when it doesn't mean anything to anybody else, or nobody else is saying anything about it.
Well, when I was taking police studies in college, that was one of the things that we went through, and that was interrogation processes and investigative, reviewing your evidence. So, and you have to take into account that, you have eyewitness accounts, but they're not 100% credible.
Right.
Everybody tells the story a little different. So you have to have multiple eyewitness examples. And the one thing that we learned is if every one of the witnesses were exactly the same, it's a lie.
Yeah. That means they've rehearsed.
Yeah. That means they've figured out what they're going to say, and everything's planned out, and they know word for word what they're going to say. Because everybody has a different point of view, everybody's coming from a different religion, everybody's coming from a different political background, and their biases are going to be different. That's the same with these politics. When you're investigating that stuff, you have to investigate who is saying it, for one, right? And their biases, because they're always going to. Nobody's
completely removed.
Yeah, if I'm going to tell you and try to convince you to watch NFL football, I'm going to convince you that the Cincinnati Bengals are the one to be a fan of because that's who I'm a fan of.
Right.
So I'm going to be a little biased. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, those are the reasons. T. Higgins, that's why you need to be black and orange.
Right.
Anti-Pittsburgh.
Houday.
Yeah. but it's going to be biased that way. But now I've got a cousin that's, Pittsburgh Steelers. I've got a son that's or two sons that are Pittsburgh Steelers fans. And that's a clash in our own home,
That makes for a good Sunday night, don't it?
It does when they're on. So there's a lot of trash talk going on when those two play. But we still would want to go see a home game right in Cincinnati with Pittsburgh and Cincy playing. But besides the point is it depends on the person, because I've seen in just our inbox, oh, she's biased, or this one's going to be biased, or I'm on their side, or I'm for this one, and I really got something to say, and I really think this one's a good person. I really think this one's a good person. I've got family that runs for offices. I'm not going to jump in the middle of any of that, and I won't lean one way to the other to say, well, he's a good person.
Right.
Or I won't counter it and say he's a bad person either. I'll say I grew up with him. I know how he is. Got a hot head, temper. He's cooled down, I'm hoping. But I can't tell you because I don't know his personal everyday and I don't know his agenda. That would be something I'd want to ask, right?
Right. Well, I mean,
but not everybody comes to it as a unbiased thing.
Let's give a big shout out to our man there with the Amrite Indian restaurant. I'm afraid I'm gonna butcher his first name, but he's like a brother. Like, he treats. If you guys have never been to the Amrite Indian restaurant, it's in the old Arby's building,
North
Corbin, across from the King Buffet.
I've not been there. I want the wife.
If you like spicy food, it's a good place.
The wife and I want to go try it, but we can't take the kids because the kids don't like spicy food.
Right.
And then I've got to have a bunch of Tums and heartburn medicine afterwards.
So big shout out to my guy there. He's always watched the show, always been very good to us. But to kind of follow up with what you were saying, that's that old adage that, God gives you 2 ears and 2 eyes, but only one mouth. Mm-hmm. So pay attention. Trust what don't trust what you hear. Trust what you see. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it all goes, but you're given 2 of eyes and 2 ears, and only one mouth. So don't over
what you say.
Yeah, don't overwork the mouth.
Yeah,
because
slow to speak.
You totally can do that.
Yeah, and that goes for you, Jericho.
Well, I mean, Jericho's. Hey, listen.
His filter just goes.
Hey, listen. Everybody's got opinions, right? Opinions like brown buttholes. Everybody's got one.
Right.
That was my Jericho, guys. I don't know if you guys could figure that out or not. But so that's it. I've spent about half an hour talking about London. That's really, or elections and this and that. And that's really kind of
a show that's coming.
That is coming up.
And that's with Melissa on.
We're going to be live on Melissa's stream. I'm not sure that
Tuesday.
We're going live. I hope we go live on Tuesday, and that she's not the only one sharing. Yeah, listen twice as much as you talk. That's it, Jericho. I hope that she's not the only one sharing, but if she is, then we'll bring it live on our show too.
I thought that's the way she was saying that she wanted to do it. She didn't want us to go live because the comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that might be it.
Yeah. Because she's been threatened in a few things. So.
Right. So Tuesday we're going to be doing a live with Melissa Jones. So again, she's going to let us interview her.
Now we could probably, I don't know if we can even share it to ours, but we can definitely put let people know on ours to go to hers.
Right. I mean, if there's questions that you guys have that you'd like us to ask Melissa, because she said that she would sit down and be 100% honest with us.
Right.
I mean, it's really her show, to be fair. Mm-hmm. We asked her to come here. She said, I'll meet you here. Mm-hmm. We said, okay, we'll go there. She said that we could interview her, to find out what we were wanting to know. If you guys have questions, please send it to us in a message that you'd like us to ask her. And so long as there's civil questions, I don't mind a bit. Don't mind a bit. I don't know that she would mind either. So,
Yeah. And then we have, like you said, the one running for sheriff,
Jenny Baker.
and that's when.
That's not this Monday. It's the following Monday.
Okay.
It's the following Monday. It's the last Monday of February. Jenny Baker's going to be on the show. Her and Melissa just kind of butted heads yesterday.
Well, she's running for sheriff,
She's running for sheriff.
so that does impact us here, because Laurel County's right here. So,
Well, I live on the other side of Corbin.
well, I live on the other side too, but I'm.
You live in the middle.
I live in Laurel. I mean, I go to Laurel County a lot. So, yeah, it does impact us a little.
Now, she will say this, she is a clear underdog. Mm-hmm. Clear underdog.
Well, yeah, because
The
you got
guy
John
that,
Root, right?
well,
So-
John Root is running
and I
for re-election.
and that's what I told my wife. I said, if there was ever a sheriff, look, when John gets his hat on, he has that bulldog sheriff look.
He has that whole persona, don't he?
Yeah, kind of. But I can see him getting old and being the Buford T. Justice. You know what I'm saying? No, don't arrest me, John. I'm just it's because that was growing up. You know, I grew up in Whitley County, and we had H.D. Moses for a long time, and that was what H.D. Moses looked like, was the Buford T. Justice,
Gotcha.
boss hog kind of persona.
I grew up with Ansel Carter, the Hodge,
Well, see, I know Ansel Carter and Lawrence Hodge,
Lawrence Hodge.
and I knew them personally. So
So those were the sheriffs when I was growing up that I can remember. I think Ansel Carter might be my
Ansel,
first.
yeah, it would have been your first because he was my teenage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was one that worked one of the first wrecks I was in. So
But he's the first sheriff I remember in Whitley County. But so the Jenny Baker, she's actually going to come here.
I've not seen or even heard anything on her.
Okay, well, you definitely need to check her out.
Yeah.
She calls herself the underdog, and I agree that she probably is. She's not from police force. She doesn't have any police background, but she is running. There's another guy, Rick Kaufman, that's
Now,
running for
she's
sheriff.
running and she doesn't have a police background?
No police background.
Not even military?
No, I don't believe. She was a nurse.
I thought that was
A nurse, and then like a no, I don't think you have to be. I think that once you become sheriff,
you're gonna have to
you have to do some kind of certification.
right.
But I think where it's like an office, an office that you run for,
Right.
that you don't have to have any.
I'd thought about running one time. I'm not old enough yet, I don't guess, but
You're not old enough.
to be a sheriff.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought about it one time running for it, but I tried to get my cousin Matt to run because his last name's Taylor. I'm part of the Taylor group,
Gotcha.
so it'd be Sheriff Taylor, and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Let me tell you what I was going to say about the Rick Kaufman guy. Supposedly, allegedly, he has or had a warrant for his arrest.
Really?
Yeah, now that's thanks Leanne for the vote. Figured I'd probably get that anyways tonight.
I forgot all about it.
Now I don't know that's a fact. That's an alleged. I've heard it
Now, he's
through
running-
several different people.
Rick,
Yeah, Rick Kaufman
he's running
for sheriff,
and has a warrant.
possibly,
Oh, allegedly.
allegedly.
Okay.
I don't know that to be fact.
Well,
No, but it was.
warning.
Let me just tell you, it's really funny because he posts pictures of him and Jelly Roll together, hanging out and stuff like that. Like, seems like a pretty cool guy to hang out with. I don't know.
well, yeah. There was. I'll say this.
What's going on, Ice T?
There, yeah,
Twisted T.
Twisted Tea.
Yeah, Ting.
Oh yeah. You said Ice-T. I was like, wait, I just watched a movie with
Vote for
Ice
one.
Cube in it.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. Anaconda, if you haven't seen it, the remake with Jack Black.
I was going to.
It's all right. Now I'm off track. What was
Sorry.
I gonna say?
I don't know. I was talking about Rick Kaufman, and he may have.
Warrant, but yeah, I mean, it goes back to, it depends on what the warrant is, and then there's those cool people that I would love to hang out with, but
Well, wouldn't want to be representing me.
yeah, I don't. There's some people that I'm like, dude, you're just hilarious. I love hanging out with you, but I don't want you running my government.
Yeah, or I don't want to know you outside of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I have those people where it's like, hey, listen, if we cross on the street, you just keep walking,
Right.
and I'll just keep walking. And then when we see one another in a situation like this again, we'll talk.
Yeah.
You know, sounds horrible. Two, just because I don't want to leave Ronnie out, Jessica's giving you a vote.
Yeah. Okay.
Although that's still Jericho's
That's still
number.
Jericho's number, but
That's still Jericho's number.
so she gave Jericho a vote, and he's not even here. He'll still spin the wheel. I guarantee he would call in and do it if he lost.
I don't know.
I know he would.
If they're watching, we need to know what's going
they're
on.
at. Yeah. Where are you guys at? Is he taking you out? Is he treating you like his Valentine?
Are you guys staying away from those old hussies tonight?
Yeah. Are you?
Those old widows?
What's the name of it up there? The strip club.
Which one? There's so many.
I didn't.
There's the Deja Vu, the 18-year-old.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the Solid Platinum.
Yeah, the platinum.
Spearmint Rhino.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rhino.
It's off 104.
That's
yeah.
where Barry Mays used to work. Sorry, Barry. Dropped his name.
Jericho's voting. You know what's funny is that Jericho says that this is his first show that he's officially missed. Mm-hmm. That's not true.
We snowed in one.
No. There was a time I had his ball cap here and a face drew in for him and everything
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the first show the Jericho Masons missed. Just saying.
Can't change. You can't vote twice, Jessica. Sorry.
Zipped lips. He's not going to tell us where he is.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's 7:30. We know tits are coming out at 8.
Yeah. He's finding the hotel.
Anyways, so yeah, that's
We'll figure out tonight at 11.
yeah. Tune back in for an update
WKYT is going to have the whereabouts of Jericho Mason.
where the Masons are tonight. So yeah, that's Rick Kaufman, and then I said the other guy's name wrong. His name's Robbie. He's like the contender of John Root. And I said, I don't remember if I said Robbie Goins or Robbie Grimes. It's one of the two.
I remember somebody corrected the fire out of you, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not seeing a lot of his stuff to know if it's I think it's probably Grimes. I think I said Goins last time, but it's either Grimes or Goins. Mm-hmm. He's the guy running for sheriff. But now what's crazy about that is when he was working for the London Police Department, they made him quit to run for sheriff. The city created ordinance or zone or something, a restriction where he could not work a public office while running for a public position. That's. I want to say that's 100% true, but I'm going to say allegedly, or I have heard, or I understood that to be the case. But I'm pretty sure that's what they done.
That's interesting. That's definitely interesting, because then that kind of knocks out anybody with police experience currently, right? That's
Right.
not old, like I said.
Right.
Yeah. Retired.
Which then, if you think about it, the spin that all that could be, you know, all the different elements of what that could cause, what that looks like.
Right.
Does that...
Now,
Is
does that, let's just, is that...
hypothetically speaking?
Yeah, hypothetically speaking, what about a postal worker?
Well, no, that's not. That's a federal position.
No, there's FBI office in London. What about Federal Bureau of Investigators?
They wouldn't be affected by a city ordinance.
Exactly. So, so an FBI agent could run,
Right.
but not a city patrol officer or
That's right.
anybody in the city.
Okay, so this is just my way of thinking.
Right.
Just hypothetically,
Right. If it's true.
hypothetically, if I knew somebody was going to run for sheriff and I didn't want things to change, I may create obstacles
The
keep
sheriff
somebody
doesn't have
from
that
running.
Control.
No, the city council does.
Ah, okay.
That's who created. I think I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not saying this is the truth. It's the way I understand it, the way that I see it, is that the city created an ordinance.
So if he
That you
loses,
couldn't.
he's out of a job.
No, he had to quit his job to
Right.
run.
That's what I'm saying. So if he loses the election, he's out of a job.
Well, I don't know.
Hire him back.
I don't know if they'll hire him back or not.
But I mean, in the meantime, he's
And this
out
guy's
of a job.
this guy's got years on the force.
So how long is he running for? I mean, the campaign, right? I mean, because you can only afford
To go
not put food on the table
for so
so
long.
long.
Right.
before you have to give up.
Again, if I was trying to dissuade somebody from
Well, there's a lot.
doing things, then that might be.
Where's our tin hats?
Oh, they're back here.
That should be what we let people know. This is opinion. Yeah.
We saved them.
Yeah.
So if I was diving into conspiracies here, Ronnie,
Yeah.
if I was diving into conspiracies here,
Mine fell off.
I would say that a city council that had people leave that didn't agree with them and appointed people to be with them to create their own body of government. That if a city council would do that, then they would probably try to make everyone bend a knee to what they were doing.
If the city council was doing something like that. If you wanted to.
Right. Again, this is just me talking with a tinfoil hat on.
Right.
You know, trying to say, you know, this is just conspiracy talk. You know, this is not anything that other than an opinion or whatever. And if it was me doing something, you know, then I would make it tough for people that I didn't want to win elections to be able to run in them.
Well, And we're having him on the show. Is that right?
No, we're not going to be able to get Mr. Grimes or Goins. I think it's Grimes. We've not asked him to come on the show. He may be interested in coming on the show. We should reach out to him.
Yeah, should, I think. Give him
Well, I mean, that would give it an opportunity to clear this whole thing up.
right.
That way we could be sitting here without tinfoil hats on. We could
Yeah. And then
hear it straight
what
from
his
his
warrant's
mouth.
about, because this warrant could be
Whoa.
an unpaid parking ticket.
The warrant is with Kaufman.
Oh, okay. Kaufman. Okay.
Rick Kaufman, allegedly.
So how many people are running for sheriff?
So there is John Root, the Robbie Grimes, Jenny Baker, and Rick Kaufman. 4 people
4 people
are running for sheriff
running for sheriff.
on the Republican ticket.
Wow.
I know, right?
Why would they run against each other?
Well, see, and this is just something that I didn't learn until I was in politics, but it's politics 101. When you have so many people like that flooding an election, you really just take out the bottom 2 immediately.
Right.
Because
They're going to split the tickets.
those 2 are just going to take from the top.
Right.
So it's not any disrespect for anybody. I hope everybody has a fighting chance or whatever, but everybody kind of knew their odds when they signed up to run for a sheriff. But you don't have very good odds beating someone already in office with 3 other people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if he was
what it
running
would
head up
be
with somebody.
I would either understand that I was the way underdog, right? There's no chance I'm going to get it. But what people I do have, I'd find one of the other candidates or the current sheriff, either one, that I supported. And I would say, I'm stepping down because I really want change, right?
Right.
And this person represents my vision as well. And they have good ideas, and this is who I would want you to vote for. I would hope that somebody would do that too if they thought that they couldn't lose and I was the stronger candidate.
Well, see, I don't think that's how it's going to be, and I think that what's going to happen is it's going to take all the votes that Robbie Grimes could get.
Yeah, and then
because the people that support John Root's going to support John Root anyways,
right?
So then
it's a name recognition when it comes down to the ticket.
Yeah,
the people that are kind of up in the air,
right?
And
so then you have
everybody knows John Root.
Then you have the low falling fruit,
right?
That's going to pull votes from Robbie Grimes. That's who they're going to pull the votes for,
right?
Because you're either
the top runner.
Yeah, okay. It's him and John Root they're the only 2. I think
there's not a Democrat running.
I don't think there is a Democrat running, but I think that they are the Grimes and Root are the only 2 with police backgrounds with the name recognition in the county. So
Grimes sounds familiar to me.
So
any relation to Bill
people
Grimes that you sold Big Creek Market, I wonder?
Oh, I don't know. He might be related to Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes, huh? Yeah.
Just teasing. But anyways, the people that are going to vote for John Root's going to vote for John Root. The people that don't like John Root's going to vote for Robbie Grimes. Or one of the other 2.
Yeah.
So really the other 2 are just taking votes
away from somebody who could win, but
from somebody. Now again,
now we got to get her on.
That's strategy,
and find
is what I'm talking about.
Because obviously, if she's running right, she feels like Robbie's not going to meet the vision.
Yeah.
So that would be something I would like to know too.
Well, I mean, her whole thing is that the police. City and county have turned a blind eye to all the gray machines, all the poker machines. Right. And where Robbie's been on the police force, he has also had to have turned some kind of blind eye to that. And That's not the only thing that she's running on, but that seems to be what gets spoke about the most. Does that make sense? Like, she's got all kinds of other ideas and this and that, but currently she's pretty caught up in, this isn't her catching her up, it's everybody else bringing it back to her. You know?
Right. I know when you take money.
Did we just go bad on Facebook?
Did we die on Facebook?
I'm not. See, I just see this on our Facebook. Maybe we're back on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know. Somebody say hi to us. Love y'all. Chat. Let us know. But I think there are, when it comes to those machines, right? I can tell you right now, those machines pay a lot of money. No, you can't see us or know that we died on Facebook.
What does no mean exactly?
Yeah. Can you see this? Yes, I can see that. Hi, Mr. Williams. So when you're dealing with somebody's money, though, right? Because that's big money.
That's a lot of money in that. Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That gets into dangerous ground.
Yeah, she's been threatened, she said.
Well, not only that, though, but now you also have to look at city and state gets some of that money, too. How did we end up with, the Mint and on the bypass?
Cumberland Run.
Cumberland Run. It's still,
The Mint.
yeah, still the Mint.
Extension
The
of
Mint and Junior.
Yeah, extension of the Mint.
Yeah. But isn't it the same thing? Isn't it the same thing, those machines? Same machines in there? I've not been in there. Or is it an actual, like, one-arm banded machines in there?
No, it's no, they've got almost like they have some of the old machines that are touchscreen or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they're nothing like, I don't think they're anything like the ones that the casino has. Machines.
Right. So,
But they are touchscreen poker machines.
poker machines like you would seen in the stores.
Yeah, that's the one she's busting.
Yeah. So what happened to the ones in this area?
Oh.
Yeah.
Talk is they're all owned by the same people.
It just so happens that's what I'm saying, right? So I don't know. And that's why I say that we're not without our own issues and drama. It's just not talked about, but it's all by the same people, regardless.
Right. Well, see, and that's it's crazy. Okay, so like I kind of see both sides of this. Mm-hmm. If you're going to let people gamble
On one side,
at a casino, then why aren't you letting people gamble at a gas station?
'Cause you
Reason
don't get
being
the money.
You don't get the money.
right?
That's the reason, is that there is no money changing hands. It just goes from pocket to
Store owners,
machine owner.
which is store owner most
Not-
of the time.
Not all the time, but
Most of the time.
for a lot of the conversation.
Well,
Yes.
okay, but now, I mean, to be fair, though, it's not always that because, I'll let you in a little secret. I owned a machine or two at one time
Yeah?
and had them in stores. But this was in Indianapolis. This was not in Corbin. I could not get into Corbin for some reason. But anyways,
Oh, I can tell you why.
in Indianapolis,
Jericho could probably tell you
Allegedly.
where. Yeah.
but in Indianapolis, I had a few machines going, and I sold them. But the way it worked was, the store got, so much for hosting it, and I'd pay them when I collected. But I can tell you right now, those machines, the trick is you can set those boards to how much it pays out.
Really?
So you can set it to
It's in March, JD.
25, 50.
So we're talking about like percentages.
Yeah, 25. Well, I mean, you can adjust the winning rate on it, right?
Well, but you mean 25%?
Yeah,
win,
that it would
right.
never pay out more than 25%
Oh, okay.
of what it took in.
I see.
So you could set it all the way up to 75. So it would pay out, 75% of everything it took in, but it would never pay out more than it took in, regardless. But you could set it for 25. Well, most of them are set at 25. Those machines make 75% of everything that's put into it.
So, well, that makes it interesting because it gives it, 75% to, 25% to the player, 25% to the store, 50% to me. Yeah.
So, and that's the way it's set up. Now, if you own the store and the machines, that's where you make most of your money.
Right, because you don't have to, you can take out, then you're 75%.
Yeah, and those machines make tons. I had 2 machines, and they legit made tons of money. Tons.
I know. This is going to sound horrible. There's a time in my life where I enjoyed playing those things, where it was a pastime.
I did. That was me. I enjoyed so much so that I bought one for my house.
See, I would buy one for my house right now,
And then
just so I
that's
could
what-
play it.
Then I had 2 that I found at a really good deal, and they were broke, but I fixed them. And then
So
I'm
that's
like,
how you got in the illegal gambling business, huh?
it wasn't illegal
In Indiana?
Indianapolis.
I got you.
Yeah. So, the bar I went to all the time, because I used to throw darts as a championship dart thrower.
See, there's another thing you learn about Ronnie Bright tonight, guys.
They said, "Hey, we've got some sitting back there. You're going to set yours next to them," because mine was set down instead of the taller ones. Mine was, you could pull a chair under it and sit comfortably.
Was yours like the pot of gold ones or whatever?
Yeah. So with cherry, I had the cherry, and then I had the pot of gold. So
Yeah, Shamrock Sevens. That's my game, man.
yeah. So they were fun times. When somebody follows me, all you get to see is just my eyes right there. Watch the screen there.
Ah.
So the true Wilson pops in. But yeah, that was the thing. What happened to all those machines here? Where'd they go?
Well, see. So the way that I understand it, again, this is just me understanding, is that the FBI or somebody came in and told everybody around here, you have until this date to get these things out of here.
Some were more enforced than others.
Some were more forced than others, and they were told that they couldn't sell cigarettes and have those machines in their stores. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people took out their cigarettes.
Well, yeah, because you don't make enough off cigarettes, to be fair.
So then it was kind of like, you mean you can go to a gas station and not be able to buy yourself a pack of cigarettes
Right.
because people are busy gambling?
You make a lot more on the machines.
Well, I think it's one of those, it's an added charge, right? Like a bag of weed is one charge, but then a bag of weed with a gun is another charge. You know what I mean?
No.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying?
I've never bought a bag of weed and a gun.
But you don't understand what I'm saying?
No. What do you mean?
Okay, well, like the ATF gets involved
If there's a gun
if there's
involved.
if there's alcohol or tobacco,
Okay.
along with illegal gambling. So it's kind of a stacked charge.
Right.
Where singly a gun isn't bad or a bag of weed isn't bad, but the moment that you have the two of them together, it enhances the charge.
Okay. Yeah, now I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were saying that we're buying marijuana and guns.
No,
Where are you buying
hopefully we could make money on the podcast
Yeah.
and stay away from the illegal stuff. Anyways, 8 o'clock, me and Ronnie are going to take a break. I come back, spin the wheel, and we'll take all your questions. Talk to you soon.
Hungry for flavor that's muy delicioso? Come on down to Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant right in the heart of Barberville, Kentucky. At Two Amigos, you'll always be greeted with fast, friendly service and a smile that feels like family. From sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas and fresh-made guacamole, every bite is packed with authentic Mexican flavor that'll keep you coming back for more. So grab your friends, your family, even your coworkers, and visit Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, where great taste and good times meet in southeastern Kentucky.
Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar Boogers Custom Cakes for all occasions, 606-344-6595.
Are you a jerky jerk?
You're holding it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Just give me 1 second.
RJ's Beef Jerky. Real jerky for real jerky jerks.
Can you give me a piece?
Yeah, of course.
Step into Harvey's on Main, where your most cherished moments come to life. Located in the heart of downtown Corbin, their stunning ballroom sets the perfect stage for weddings, receptions, and celebrations of every kind. Relax and prepare for your big day, designed with comfort and elegance in mind. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, Harvey's on Main offers a rustic, timeless atmosphere that makes every event unforgettable. Your day, your way. Celebrate with Harvey's on Main.
Kick off your boots, come gather round. We're digging up secrets that can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, CIA. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. From small town whispers to city lights, we're hunting the truth in the dead of night. Conspiracies spin and the rumors fly. Country Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating. What is going on? So, I'm not sure, Kathy Jackson, who all has signed up for the karaoke contest. I just know there's one lady in particular that I messaged back that sounded phenomenal. I don't know what her name is, and I told her we would reach back out to her when we had a date for her to come on that she could work with. Yeah, charges do get elevated and stacked. So, let me go ahead and spin our wheel, see what we got. Post an awkward selfie
To Facebook.
and tag no sugarcoating. All right, I'm going to pick another one. Are you guys okay with that? Just because I'm sharing the live on my Facebook right now. Or I could do the bamboozle. It makes no matter. All right, give me the bamboozle. I'll do the bamboozle.
You gonna do the bamboozle?
Yeah, we'll do the beans. Because
How do we
I just
do-
don't. You
Push it down.
You pick it up like this. Oh, it only gave me one.
Oh, that's cheap.
It only gave me one. That's it.
I think that's cheap. I think they cheap.
All right, if you want to try it, if it only gives you one, I'll do it. But if it gives you more, you got to do it. Deal?
Sure.
All right. Just like I did, just pick it up and set it down.
I figured out there's a way to do it. Which one did you get? They can't be that good.
Dead fish. Oh. It's not swallowing easy either. It's like it's wanting to chew and chew and chew.
Jericho won't swallow. He spits them out. I bet he spit them out in that full hat there.
All right, this one's going to be burnt rubber or licorice.
Either one's
Either one's horrible.
Either one is horrible. It's got to be better than dead fish, though.
It's licorice.
Well, at least it got the
It's a familiar taste, though.
right,
You know,
but it got the
dead fish.
out.
Yeah, right away. All right,
I'm not a fan of the licorice.
me neither.
flavor either.
So, I've been busy this week.
I heard
Busy, guys.
Country Cupid.
That's what I was going to talk about. So, guys, if you're not following Sugar Burgers Bakery, do that. I do a thing where we do Country Cupid visits. We do them for birthdays. Big deal on Valentine's Day, some anniversaries. And I have been wore out the last 3 days showing up in my Country Cupid outfit.
It's been cold too. Well, I mean, I'll take that back. A couple days there, it was nice. It was almost spring weather.
Right. I mean, let me tell you, this is the best February Country Cupid I've ever had. Like, I've had to tell people before that if they have glasses, they need to put them on so I don't rake their eyes with my nipples, you know? But, so we actually have my bag here because I do all my changing here in the podcast. So this is what the shirt looks like that I wear. As you can see, it's kind of cut off there right below my nipples.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Jericho's not the only one that wears suspenders. I just do them when I got my outfit on, and you guys can see my shorts here.
I seen
They're just below the...
you got some rose petals dropping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just below the taint region. That's where they're cut.
Chilly
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure. Did any of Ronnie's boys have to find a huzz for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that's why I had to. When you said our guest wasn't going to be able to make it, I was like, my oldest one, Linda was taking him out to Walmart,
To get the Valentine's
the Valentine stuff. I'm like, well, let me catch them real quick before they leave because I'm
I didn't
not
know-
been feeling too well.
I didn't know that was even a term. Huzz.
Yeah, all for the huzz. But I had that talk with him today. Like she's not your bro. You don't talk to her the same way you talk to your boyfriends.
Right.
Because one day she's going to find somebody that talks to her the way
She should be talked to.
she should be talked to. And if you think that she should be that way and deserves that way, then you need to talk to her that way.
Yeah, Samson, we were asking, I was like, man, or his mother was, did you have a Valentine this year? He goes, no, Mom, but I still got 2 days to find me a huzz. And I was like, a huzz?
Yeah.
What is a huzz?
Yeah.
He goes, Dad, a girl, Valentine. And I was like, what is huzz short for? Is it hussy? Because that's what my mind thought it was. No, I guess it's a pretty common term among young kids, teenagers. That's their huzz.
Yeah, quit being such a nunk.
And yeah, well, isn't that kind of odd though that a man, boy, is looking for a huzz because it kind of sounds like husband.
Yeah. Well, huzz, but I went to hussy the first time. I'm like, what? But my youngest is like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Valentine's don't mean anything to me. I said, I'm gonna record that because one day it will. And then my middle one said, in the car, I'm like, you need to shut up because Nini's in here. Because he was like, women are crazy. Women are stupid. Women are,
Oh yeah,
yeah, they're hard to handle.
He-Man woman hating,
And
huh?
I'm like, what? Don't you agree, Papa? No.
He did not hear that from me.
Yeah, I'm like, boy, I advise you to shut up. You're digging yourself in a hole.
Some conversations should just stay between two people,
Yeah. No, Kenny, he should not be doing his country.
Yeah, it just makes things awkward. Like, so I think people have a kind of a feel like because I do that.
Or very outgoing.
Yeah, you would think that, right?
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah. See, that's that's the thing is I'm like, I was shocked when you because there's a few things that we do, right? And that Jericho and I will just jump up and do.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I ain't doing that. I'm like, but you do Country Cupid.
Right. Well, see, and a lot of that I think is that, I sometimes just think I'm too cool to do stuff, or too embarrassed. Does that make sense? Like I'm too embarrassed
I'm too embarrassed to do a lot.
to do a lot of things, but the Cupid gets me paid. It's different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a job.
It's money,
Yeah.
and if I can make a little extra money being an idiot, then okay, I'll be an idiot.
So how much do you charge for Country Cupid and what normally comes with the Country Cupid order?
So it's $100, and I bring a dozen cupcakes with me.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I got to bring
there-
somebody to record.
Are they a specific flavor? So any flavor?
They could ask, and we could accommodate. But a lot of times, what I found out, and I think this might have broke Lean's heart a little bit, is nobody gives a damn about the cupcakes.
It's all about the embarrassment.
It's all about me coming in there, making a fool out of myself, yelling and going on. Because there was somebody that they were like, we were like, I'm sorry, we don't have any cupcakes made. We can't just go out and go. And you don't have to bring no cupcakes. You don't have to bring nothing. Just show up. I'll pay him just to show up.
Yeah.
And that happened maybe 3 or 4 times. So the cupcakes is just kind of a sweet treat for the embarrassment that we put
They
the person
remember.
through.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, at least,
$100 and you can get Country Cupid to come out.
yeah. And
Not everywhere though, I heard.
well, I'm not. I've been kicked out of a few places, Ronnie.
Yeah. Hospital being one of them.
I got kicked out of St. Joe So I went to St. Joe, did a Cupid. It got put on TikTok and got seen about 100,000 times.
Right.
And then I get a call from the hospital liaison or whatever. Liaison or somebody that works with the attorney.
Right.
And they tell me I've got to take my video down. And that I'm not welcome back in the hospital unless I am a patient
Oh, wow.
or visiting somebody. I'm not allowed in the hospital after
As Cupid.
as Cupid.
Right.
So I told them that I did not have to take my video down. That it wasn't me that shot the video. I got it sent to me. And it happened in a public place. Because the hospital is still a public place.
Right.
If they have things that shouldn't be seen out, that's not on me.
Right.
Anyhow, I did end up taking it down. A couple people lost their jobs, so guys, don't endanger your job sending me there because it felt horrible. A good friend of mine lost his job, and
Yeah, just be careful when you call. I mean, be situational aware, right?
right. Well, speak to somebody.
Yeah, and make sure it's okay.
You know,
'Cause that shouldn't be on you.
right. I felt horrible about it.
Right.
I'm just going where they tell me they want me at,
And you're assuming that they got
assuming that everything is good to go. But that's not been the case
but
several times, including this week.
because some people just don't like to see a man flopping around like that, you hush.
So, funny story that has been talked about and has
Really?
made
Where's
its
it
way.
been talked about?
Well, I had Jericho ask me about it. I had never even talked to Jericho about it. I didn't know that he knew anybody involved or whatever. So I get called to do a Cupid at Williamsburg Independent, which is an all-in-one school. Elementary all the way up to high school, all in one building.
Right.
We've done Cupids there in the past. Several, in fact. And I get there yesterday morning, and it's pretty early. And the gentleman that I'm going to dance on has his office inside of the office. So it's not like I'm roaming the halls or messing with anybody, any kids, you know. And as soon as my music hit, this lady that I think she's either a principal or assistant principal or something, comes running out of her room, does one of these, tells me, shut that off, you're not coming in here. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
And then she kind of barges in the room. She has like and this is going to sound like I'm making fun of her.
Try not to.
And I'm trying not to.
Right.
But she has like the key to this man's office like attached to her hip or her neck. Anyway, she's trying to lean in to the door. And she's only got so much room between her and that whatever the key's attached to unlock the door. And the whole time she's kind of mean, and you can see her kind of steaming. And she goes in the room and tells the man that I'm out there, and kind of ruins the entire Cupid,
Right.
which is crazy. What's going on, Ricky Johnson? Big Rick from the 606,
Big Rick.
knocking people out in 46 seconds in the first round of the Redneck Brawl.
He actually looked like a professional fighter.
He looked good, didn't he?
Yeah.
So everybody else, there were teachers, or there were people that worked there. Let me say people that worked there that were in on this, that knew I was coming, that made their way to the office
Just to see.
just to see.
Right.
And I had came at a time that I was told to be there. And I was checked out through the secretary and everything else. So in my mind, everything was a go. I come in there, You know, and I'm not gonna lie, I still get butterflies in my stomach when I go to do these. You know, but I come in there and I have this, you know, this smile on my face, and I've got these cupcakes. I'm ready to go in here, act like a fool, and this lady just, she wasn't professional.
Right.
That's what I'll say. She wasn't professional. She could have easily said, "Hey, wait, wait, something," but she wasn't. She wasn't professional.
Well, I can see that. You said Williamsburg Independent. So
Yeah.
We play basketball against Williamsburg Independent.
Being
My boy, his high school plays against
okay.
Williamsburg Independent. When we went down there to Williamsburg, it was not very welcoming at all. And very unprofessional. Now, the team my boy plays for has 2 high school students that stream all the basketball shows for my son's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And they traveled with them all the time. Well, they got so mistreated, and our boys got mistreated while they were there, that they were calling it out on the stream, live stream, on how low class that was and how bad, unprofessional they were acting, and had 0 class there, that they're not allowed to stream on travel games anymore
Oh wow.
because of that.
Well, see,
Because the Williamsburg staff got pretty upset. But then they came to our school just recently, and their entire basketball team fouled out everyone to where it was so bad that they only had 3 players on the court.
oh wow.
There's no discipline there that I can see. Any coach would tell you that's a lack of discipline. You don't purposely allow you got to get 5 fouls to foul out. Mm-hmm. And then some were technicals. You need to start controlling somehow, keeping some discipline in.
Let me say, the staff, all the people that came, everybody was mortified of her reactions.
I'd say,
They all apologized to me.
most people apologized to us when we was there for the way it was. I noticed it's a certain line.
Hierarchy,
Yeah.
like Lena said, there was a lady that came all the way to the bakery to apologize for the way that lady acted.
Can't mention that name because I'm sure she'll get reprimanded.
Well, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take a chance. Like my daughter graduated from Williamsburg. There's some folks there that I care about. I've never met this lady. Don't know nothing about her, other than her last name is Scrooge. She's like bah humbug about everything.
Right.
Because again, no kids could have seen. Like, they spent more time keeping me in front of the desk where kids could see me
Then get you behind
than to get me
into an office.
into an office where it was just us having a Valentine's Day.
Or even just have that conversation. Why are you here? Who
Right.
hired you?
Never had it. None of that happen. Everybody there was mortified. I hated
And-
that for them. And
Hey,
for me.
I understand that you got paid to come here, but right now we're in a bad time. We have inspectors coming, or whatever it may be. State could be coming.
Right.
Federal. We're trying to get this.
She plainly told me, "You're not doing that in here.
Yeah. So
You'll have to go outside."
that's. Anyways, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. 'Cause I think it might be the chair.
Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe Jericho's rubbing off on you. a
Yeah,
little bit.
maybe the chair, because I was about ready to say something, and I'm like, I better not. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't. People tend to get really full of themselves.
Yeah, it felt like a little bit of a power trip, and everybody there had even mentioned that it wasn't her character normally.
Maybe you just caught her on a bad day. I mean, it is Valentine's after all.
How could you not look at me with wings on and not fall in love? Is what I wonder. You know, I don't even mean that in a
Well, that's
sexual way. It's like he's cute. Look at that chubby guy with his belly out and wings on. That looks like somebody I'd like to say hello to.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, or call law on. But that's the thing, though. Is it? Did you never know what's going on in somebody's life at that
Right.
time. And it is Valentine's Day. Maybe they're
Well, I guarantee you, she probably spent it alone.
allegedly.
She probably spending it alone.
Yeah,
Even if she with somebody, he ain't even wanting to sit in the room with her tonight.
yeah.
That was probably a bad thing to
See,
say. I
that
take
kind
that
of
back.
rolled over that way, Jericho. Disclaimer.
I take that back. I meant it here, just not here.
Listen twice, or speak half as much as you, whatever it is.
So I get stopped on the regular when I'm out in the Cupid outfit. And people ask to take pictures of me. People want me to send videos to people. I was at a gas pump and got stopped by two separate ladies just putting gas in the car. And I hate,
Do you tell them that you got to charge?
I don't charge them nothing. No, man, I can't charge my adoring fans a dime.
So tip is schedule a run,
Fill up the car.
three trips, away. Pay for one and get 3 videos out of.
See, I wish that's the way that it works. Like, we've been doing these for years. And I rolled into this week only having like 2 Cupids.
Really.
Yeah. And then I did one. And the first one I did was at a dentist office on the dentist, just a few miles from here. And it was seen by and recorded by maybe 20 of the staff and by the patient he was fixing to see. Because I don't know if they didn't know. I certainly did not know.
Right.
But when they brought me back there was a patient in the chair that was kind of laid back. And then I catch the dentist. You're fine. And I catch the dentist and I start doing the Cupid and I look and there's a patient recording it and then 20 staff members. That's not an exaggeration. At least 20 staff members
And the patient was recording.
laying there recording it.
That's funny.
So, and that's normally how it happens. It just takes
ironic,
one
though,
video
that they bring Country Cupid from Sugar Boogers
into a dentist office.
into a
Right?
dentist office.
You know, it's funny. That's the last thing I told the guy because I thought it was funny. I was like, "You bet. It's a good thing you're a dentist."
Right.
'Cause my last move is always I'll take a cupcake and I'll rub it on my nipple and act like I'm going to hit him in the face. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on what kind of person it is.
Right.
And then I give it to him, and I was like, I go in there and I say, well, I brought cupcakes for everyone, but this one is just for you, So the last thing that I said to him was, it's a good thing you're a dentist because you bite into that. That one's going to give you a cavity. That's how sweet that cupcake is. But, yeah, 20 people record it, and then before you know it, the page starts blowing up.
Right.
Hey, is it too late to get a Cupid? Is it too late to get a Cupid? Is it too late to get a Cupid?
Right.
So then when I thought I only had one, end up I have 4.
Right.
And then the next day I have 4.
Right.
And then the next day I've got like 6. And it's
Right.
like I was supposed to be done with Cupids by 2 o'clock today, and I got done around 5
Oh yeah.
because people are posting these. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh man, I forgot
Last
that guy.
minute.
Yeah, I forgot that guy's here. That would be so funny.
Yeah.
And it was like Leanne said, we've had the specials out for 2 months.
Right.
And before today, I think that we had bought a little over 40 dozen strawberries. And before today, we only had like 10 dozen of those pre-sold.
Oh wow.
And I was thinking, man, we're going to...
It's been a slow year
Mm-hmm.
on a lot of things.
So I thought we were going to eat a bunch of them. I thought we were going to eat, 25 dozen strawberries, which doesn't matter to me. I like strawberries. They're paid for,
Yeah.
Got
to eat 'em
I don't
'cause they
want
go
to.
bad.
Yeah, I don't want.
But now there's still time they can come by tomorrow.
They can come by tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
But we've only got maybe like 10 dozen strawberries left.
Right.
So within just a course of today, we get 20 dozen strawberries that wasn't pre-ordered, that we've been trying to get people to pre-order
Right.
to come in and get. And then on top of,
Now is that dipped in chocolate? Or?
yeah,
Yeah.
dip, decorated, beautiful.
Right.
But Leanne had a bunch of cakes and stuff to do today.
Oh yeah.
Like we took yesterday off to get our orders ready. So today we had all of our orders done before we opened. But when we opened, we couldn't keep things out.
Right. Because
And
people coming in.
People coming in last minute to grab stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what a great problem to have.
Right. Right.
At the same time, Leanne said if I had more jerky, I could have sold it all today. I had to move the box because people were asking if I had more in the back.
Yeah. There's not going to be any more jerky, unfortunately. That's it. RJ's beef jerky's done. So.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hell, Ronnie, I was all happy till you said that. I don't know what to say now.
Yeah, well, life goes on, right? So live and learn, try and make mistakes and go on. That's one of the prayers I had this morning was I was praying to God. I said, I failed as a leader, I failed as a husband, I failed as a dad, I failed as a pastor, I failed at business. Everything I've tried, I failed at. And that's the key, is everything I've tried, I failed at because I tried without God. Right? So.
Oh, no, my heart's so sad I need to go cuss quietly now.
Yeah. So that's the thing is it's whatever's in God's plan, it'll work out.
It's funny that a lot of my algorithm that I'm seeing in my social media is about stuff just like that.
Yeah.
Where I wanted this for me. That's not what God wanted for me.
Right.
And maybe I need to just say, God, I'm your vessel. Do with me what you want.
That's what I'm at is, I don't even know which way to turn because, I'm afraid if I do anything, it's me. I've got to know that it's God before I move next time. So, that's one of them things where I'm at anyways.
Well, that said, that doesn't mean that can't be revisited, though.
No, I mean, I don't know what God's got in store, right? It takes money, obviously, to...
You can go tomorrow and pull out a fat check out of the mailbox out of some retirement account that you never knew you had,
Right.
and maybe
And
you
be
could
right back in business.
be right back going.
Yeah. So, yeah, it could be.
I'll
It's
say
just-
that actually happened to my mother.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She filed for her disability. Mm-hmm. Or no, I'm sorry, not her disability. Her for her Social Security. Mm-hmm. And I guess when you do, they check and make sure that you don't have any money stored away in a 401k or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they sent her a letter in the mail that said, "Hey, you've got this much money sitting in this 401k." She's like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any in the 401k. But that's that. I mean, you never know what could happen. You know, could come into, God can make anything happen. So, right now though, it's the plan is to remove it from stores next week and just sell what I've got online. The website's even down right now.
Yeah.
Because, it's GoDaddy's wanted, that's where we hosted it at, and they want $1,500 to host it and manage, which they don't manage, by the way. And the commerce side of things. So all of it together is $1,500, and I can't afford that. So I'm trying to get it back over onto my hosting, my personal host, but it's GoDaddy's not letting go of the
Your
domain.
username.
Yeah.
I had a similar problem happen. Mm-hmm. Those those hoodies I gave you guys,
Right.
the Black Flag prints.
Yeah.
We'd started a merchandising store on GoDaddy with those too, where we had to pay for our URL or whatever it is, our
Domain
.com domain name, and we had it for however long, and then after that, I guess where I didn't renew it right away, they sold it to somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like within like 30 days of me not renewing it.
To a broker is who buys it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and then that broker will resell it. So for bigger profit. So in fact, they've came and offered to buy some of the domains because I own like 200 domains.
Look at you.
Yeah. But it's
Man, you could have just had yahoo.com.
yeah, if I'd have had that, right, they'd have probably come up with Yazoo or something.
Right.
But
Yahweh.
yeah. But it would be they've offered a few, some of them they say is worth like, $1,100 or so, and I was like, all right, sell it if you can for that. Mm-hmm. Take your commission, I don't care. But no, they ain't gonna sell a lot of them.
So tell me if this is a private conversation or not, but, how much does it cost you to restock? Like you did all 4 flavors.
Well, it depends on what I'm restocking for, right? So just what our current stores are to restock them, I could restock for probably about $1,200 per flavor. And that would cover all the labels and the packaging and the beef and the flavoring and the processing and all that. So $1,200 per flavor, and that would get me enough to stock all the stores for the next month or so. Depending on sales. Sales have been slow though.
See, always happy Valentine's Day, Kathy Jackson. Early Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. It always seems like everybody, and this is both sides of the fence. Everybody that are, how you say it? Tax time is big for everybody. Mm-hmm. It's big for us because people have money; they can buy stuff from us. It's always one of those holdout kind of moments where it's like, if we could just get to tax time, not because we ever get anything back.
Right.
We never, ever
Yeah.
get any money back.
That's what I told my wife. I said, most of the time I make too much money and we don't qualify for income credit.
Mm-hmm.
This last year, I am too broke to qualify for earned income credit. I didn't make enough to get earned income credit. So I'm on both ends of the spectrum in a year.
So we never.
Yeah.
Like people are like, man, get me a new car at tax time. No, never had that happening in the last. I think it's been 10 years
Yeah.
since we've got a tax return that we could keep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. Most of the time I got to pay. Make too much. That is, I'm a professional, project manager, analyst. I made pretty good money, especially for this area. And then go from that to nothing is a culture shock. Huge culture shock. So, went from 2 vehicles, a boat, and a side-by-side down to 1 vehicle. And it's about to break down. I'm like, man. But we all go through those phases.
Yeah.
Where you feel like, all right, what else is going? If something else breaks, I'm just going to go in a hysterical laugh.
So I'm at the bottom, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm at the bottom.
Ain't got nowhere to go but up. But at that, though, I mean, it's tax time for jerky's different, though. I mean, if I had zone perception, if I could have had it somewhere, that would have been something that I could see during tax time. But it's not like people rush out and buy, a big stock of jerky on tax time. They'll buy a bag or two. But the problem is with the jerkies, it was selling and sales were picking up, but it was so slow. The overhead was eating up everything that I got. If it all sold, if I was able to invest $1,200 and get one of the flavors stocked, let's just say original, right? If I could sell all that original before overhead ate up that, then I could restock. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Mm-hmm. And then you could start making some profit. The problem is it's got to set so long that I've got months worth of overhead that's eating into that profit. If I only sell 2 bags of jerky a week per store, and I've got 10 stores, that's 20 bags of jerky. And let's just say at store price around $10 per bag, that's $200. You can't pay overhead bills out of that. You can't restock jerky out of that.
Let me just run this by you. Mm-hmm. Because it's been a thought about. A good way that we as a bakery, not as a podcast, could serve our community would be us being able to accept EBT for our cakes. Can you buy jerky with EBT?
Mm-mm. It's not classified as a food item. It's classified as a snack.
People buy snacks all the time.
Yeah, chips.
Potatoes are
different. Jerky's, it's weird. I can't even ship it overseas, international. I can't ship it to Canada or anything like that because it's beef.
You'd probably turn those Canadian men into men.
Yeah. It's weird, the regulations on it. So yeah, I can't sell it with EBT.
See, there's criteria. That's the reason why we've never really looked into it, because we've got to sell all the food groups to be able to accept EBT for the bakery.
Right.
So then we would have to have a bread that we sold.
Right.
We would have to have milk that we sold.
Right.
Fruits that we sold.
Yeah, and you was thinking if you could do like farmers market and stuff, right? And stuff.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, well,
yeah. But see, now even the farmers market and that vegetable and fruit store there, going older guy.
the garden spot.
Yeah, the garden spot.
Yeah.
Good people.
That's who we buy our strawberries from.
Yeah.
That's who ordered our strawberries that we have.
Now, they wanted my jerky up there too. But after him and I talked about it, he can't because he doesn't want to have to charge tax. And with the jerky and the federal laws, you have to charge tax for jerky. And like I told him, I said, well, you don't have to. You just put my QR code up and they can pay that. And, my price includes tax on that QR code.
Uh-huh.
So, because I'll pay the taxes. He didn't want, and I don't blame him because that's just another headache, right?
But would he been able to sell at EBT?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have been able to sell at EBT either, I don't believe. I don't know if it's on the stores or me, but they tell me I can't sell at EBT on the website. So
On the Kentucky SNAP benefits?
yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
I had to look into that. Because it seems like I know people that buy beef jerky at Walmart on EBT.
they might be able to through Walmart.
What's the difference with Walmart?
Well, I don't know if you can buy it online with the EBT. See, I don't have a store.
We wouldn't sell it online.
Yeah,
We would
I
sell
don't.
it in our store.
Maybe. Now I know my card reader, which doesn't work anymore, thanks to GoDaddy, because
It's all linked together.
it was all linked together. It had a spot for EBT on it, but I don't know. I'd have to check, but I don't think that they would let me sell it. I know I can't sell it online for EBT.
Or what if we just became the place you could buy your RJ's beef jerky on EBT at?
Yeah.
I think it would open you up to a whole new market.
Whole new market. Yeah. It would I don't know. We'd have to check the laws on that, though.
Well, let's do that.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely something worth looking at. Not only would it be beneficial on your side, but there's a lot of kids that have to get a Walmart cake because we can't take EBT here. And I know that there's some kind of, the online laws changed too. Even Amazon accepts EBT. That's what Leanne said.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of kids have to get Walmart cakes because we can't do EBT here. And now that we have, our refrigeration kind of lined out and stuff, because that was kind of a hold up on what we could do or what we wanted to do,
Right.
then we could maybe that's something that we could look into.
Yeah. It'd be a while before I can afford to get restocked anyway, so.
Yeah, well, I would have to pay for it, then have to have all my money back, and you could just have all the money that we made.
That's the other thing, too, with EBTs. I don't know how they pay
I think it's
out.
monthly.
Do they pay you?
I think you only get paid once a month.
Yeah. That's one of them toughs. But that's still better than, like, Kroger.
Uh-huh.
Because Kroger pays out, like, net 90. So
Really?
And that's something that...
Wow, man, that's crazy trying to hold on to something
Yeah.
for 90 days.
Yeah.
Like, I know those POs.
And they want quantity, right? They want, when they buy 500 at a time.
Right.
So you're out thousands of dollars.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
For 3 months.
Yeah.
And that's what Dan Oliver called the dead dip. The first time he went into those stores from Dan-O Seasoning.
Gotcha.
He's like, that was tough because he was out all the money up front and shipped it off and no idea
What would come in
what
90
would come
days?
back. Yeah. whether they would just return stock because it wouldn't sell, or if he got a check.
All right. So, back to Valentine's Day tomorrow. 10 minutes left of the show. Guys, if you remember, we had Kenny the Other Rogers on the show last month.
Yep.
And he is opening up the Kenny Other Rogers. It's
called Kenny the Other Rogers.
It's like a music venue.
Yeah.
And it's going to be open tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day.
Is it open to the public? Because I remember him saying something about being a reservation only.
No, it's going to be open to the public, I believe.
Okay.
Open to the public. There's only so many seats that he can sell.
So it'll be first come, first serve.
First come, first serve. And it's supposed to be nothing but excellence. Very excited to see what Kenny's done to the place. I don't know that Leanne and I will get to make it. Actually, I'm pretty sure we probably won't, just because there's so much going on here at the bakery, and then us having a small child at home.
And I believe it's the Austin Fox band that'll be
Right.
opening band. So
you get, if you guys want to check out a new place, I would definitely
it's where
go
the
check
train
that out.
station was, the old music place.
Yeah.
He's going to turn that into a brewery at some point too, he said. That'll be interesting. Wasn't being pre-ordered, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Made a deal about pre-order and tickets
Yeah.
and having to refund money.
Yeah.
I think there was jabs in that, but I wasn't sure.
Don't know.
Man, you're sitting in Jericho's seat.
Yeah.
I expect you to be like, yeah, there was.
I'm not feeling too well. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I wasn't even going to be here tonight.
Right, no, guys, Jericho told me yesterday for the first time, like, him and I spoke the night before about coming in today and making a better video about our karaoke contest.
Right.
Because he's like, Paul, I'd like to get you in one of these videos too, where it's not just me. It's like, good, man. Friday before the show, we'll come in and try to shoot something simple. You know, maybe just sitting in our chairs talking about it that we can put out there.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, we'll do that. And then I found out yesterday morning.
Was it yesterday morning? I thought it was yesterday evening, actually.
No, it was yesterday morning.
Was it?
In our group chat, yeah. He said, guys, I'm not even going to be there tomorrow. And then I was like, oh, no, Ronnie's not been feeling well. I said, man, I don't even know if I can get this show going if Ronnie don't come. And Ronnie's like, I'll be there.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful Ronnie was able to come out tonight. Thankful that he shared his story and what's kind of going on. Guys, there is still RJ's beef jerky out there.
There is. It's not. You can't get online right now because the website's down until I get that mess sorted, and that's with GoDaddy. But right now you can still get it at the select locations. I think Georgia Blossoms is down to 2 bags left.
I think we only have a bag or 2 left, right?
Yeah. So.
And then does Eaton's have any?
They have some. I'm not sure how many she has left on there.
Uh-huh.
And I know Badwoods had the most. Badwoods Outdoors had originally 35 bags. Well, they had 45 bags, but we removed teriyaki because it wasn't selling there at all.
You know that Leanne's cousin is the manager of that Eaton's.
Yeah. Yep.
You knew that?
Yeah, Leslie.
Yeah.
Yep. She is. So, then I don't even know. Once Gail left
The pinball place.
I ain't even. They don't even know anything about my jerky, even though it's still sitting on her shelf.
Really?
I can't get them to get Jim to come talk to me or nothing.
I'll be like, well, I'd like to have it.
Yeah, they won't because it's on their shelf, right?
Really?
Yeah, without Jim.
I'd make a big deal out of it. I'd be like, hey, call him right now.
Yeah,
That's mine.
yeah,
I've already had jerky stolen out of this place.
right.
That's mine. I'm taking it with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. We ain't sold out today. We owe him for 2 bags. All right, well, Ronnie, owe you some money.
No, she already paid. She already paid. It was on the desk. So
Did we already pay him so I can take care of that before we leave tonight?
yeah.
So yeah, go check out Kenny Rogers. His place is opening tomorrow night. Kenny, the other Rogers music venue. We have Roger Hutton on the show Monday. He's with Hampton Hutton Funeral Home. Super great guy. He's been on the show before, but he was kind of talking from his. That was from yesterday, so I owe you money today.
Okay.
His wife owns Harvey's.
Harvey's.
So he was kind of talking about Harvey's last time he was on and not really talking much about funeral home stuff. And we're going to try to talk around that a little bit on Monday because that's kind of sensitive stuff. Mm-hmm. You know?
Maybe he'll do the preach your own funeral service thing.
Yeah.
I think it would do well.
You like to pitch the idea to.
Kind of, give a person the opportunity to come in a because they all have prepaid packages, right? You can go pick out your own funeral.
You can, yeah.
And prepay for it.
Yeah.
Why not set up a thing to where you can record the last message for your family?
What if you find out your old lady's a hoe a week before you die?
Oh, that'd be.
And you've already
re-edit it.
Well, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you found out a week before, you got time to make an edit.
What if that was one of those last whispers that you got?
Well, how about you do this then? And this is the idea. Say, Roger, we make 4 videos. One, she was faithful to the end. 2, she was a huzz. 3, my best friend cheated on with her.
But yeah, no, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
He's a good show. And then I'm really excited about the Melissa Jones conversation. Now that's going to happen on Tuesday.
And that's it.
I don't want to say. It's at a restaurant. I probably already said.
I think it's already put on hers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. But
good. Okay, well, Poor Boys in London. So we'll be Tuesday having.
I wouldn't even give a time, though.
Yeah, they're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
About what's going on in the a second option.
Yeah.
What's going on in London. And then we have. Who's Friday? Joe Beth.
Oh yeah, Joe Beth.
Joe Beth's gonna.
Costume?
She'll be next Friday.
Can we get Country Cupid and Joe Beth?
No,
in a costume in the same.
No,
video?
listen. I've been talking about. Listen, this is no joke. I've been talking about retiring Country Cupid for like 2 years. I said, Paul, you've grown out of this, man. You've grown out of this. And then Jericho makes a comment about how his Country Cupid's getting talked about. And I said, dude, you would have not paid me any mind at all had I not been Country Cupid. That's how him and our conversation started.
Right.
That's one of the first things he said to me was sincerely, hey, you're Country Cupid. That was like the first thing he said to me.
Right.
And then he said something today about, or was it yesterday? Last night, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's today. Hey, what happened at Williamsburg yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I think though that we need Country Cupid and Joe Beth, especially before Country Cupid retires.
Maybe before he retires.
And you guys heard that too. Your last chance to get Country Cupid.
Listen, I'm not kidding. I am talking very seriously about giving it up.
Getting too old to do the moves?
I just, honestly, I get out there and I I think my anxiety about things, and the fact that I'm a grandfather now, and it's,
One day they're going to see those videos.
yeah, definitely going to see those videos. And I had to ask my daughter because we've been doing these since like she was 12. I'm like, does this embarrass you? Because she's like, Dad, some of my friends at school seen you doing this. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass her. I'll stop right now if it embarrasses her. If this is going to be something that she gets to make
It could
fun
be
of.
different with Aubrey, though. She may be.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm thinking about giving up. I don't know. This may be the year. Not saying tomorrow's it, but I'm saying this could be the year or the last year.
Well, we need to push this show.
So
We really need you guys to like, share, comment,
please.
respond, tell people about it, and watch us. Be active with us, interact with us, chat with us.
We have
Give us
goals.
feedback.
And we need you guys to help us get there. And you guys have. Like our show has consistently been getting at least 100 followers, new followers every single day for I think almost a week now.
We couldn't have done any of it without them.
Right.
I mean, we'd have probably gave up a long time ago if we didn't have the support of everybody watching.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. About time.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We will see you guys on Monday. Hopefully we'll have Ronnie in the shop if he's feeling better, because I'm telling you, if he knew, he should be proud his granddad is famous and Obbs needs her own wings.
Yeah.
I didn't know that we'd get him in the show tonight, so I'm glad Ronnie came. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you guys on Monday.
Yeet.
Hungry for flavor that's muy delicioso? Come on down to Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, right in the heart of Barberville, Kentucky. At Two Amigos, you'll always be greeted with fast, friendly service and a smile that feels like family. From sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas and fresh-made guacamole, every bite is packed with authentic Mexican flavor that'll keep you coming back for more. So grab your friends, your family, even your co-workers, and visit Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, where great taste and good times meet in southeastern Kentucky.
Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar Boogers Custom Cakes for all occasions, 606-344